Imagine standing at the crossroads of ancient wisdom and futuristic innovation, where temple bells echo through neon-lit streets and bullet trains glide past rice terraces that have fed civilizations for thousands of years. Asia in 2025 isn't just a destination. It's a portal to experiences that will redefine everything you thought you knew about travel, culture, and human possibility. If you're ready to explore the beating heart of our planet's most diverse continent, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this Asian Odyssey will ignite your wanderlust like never before. Today, I'll guide you through 10 extraordinary Asian destinations that define travel in 2025, each one a gateway to experiences that will leave you forever changed. Like a teardrop jewel suspended in the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka emerges in 2025 as Asia's most compelling comeback story, where ancient Buddhist temples rise from emerald tea plantations and golden beaches stretch toward horizons painted with the most spectacular sunsets you'll ever witness, while elephants roam through national parks that feel like Eden itself. This island nation, smaller than Ireland, contains 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the ancient rock fortress of Sigiriya, where a king built his palace 200 meters above the jungle canopy. Sri Lanka has over 2,500 years of recorded history, making it one of the world's oldest democracies. The country produces some of the world's finest tea, with plantations covering 20% of the island. And remarkably, it's the only place on Earth where you can see blue whales year-round, with the waters off Marissa hosting the largest gathering of blue whales on the planet. Stretching across a continent where the Great Wall snakes through mountains like a stone dragon, and ultra-modern cities pierce the sky with architectural marvels that redefine possibility. China in 2025 represents humanity's most audacious blend of 5,000-year-old wisdom and cutting-edge innovation, where bullet trains glide at 350 kilometers per hour past rice terraces that have fed civilizations for millennia. China contains 56 recognized ethnic groups, each with distinct cultures and languages. The country has built more high-speed rail in the past decade than the rest of the world combined, with over 40,000 kilometers of track. The Forbidden City in Beijing contains 9,999 rooms, one less than heaven, according to Chinese belief. And incredibly, China has planted over 66 billion trees since 1990 in the world's largest reforestation project, creating new forests larger than Ireland, while transforming desert landscapes back into green oases. Scattered across the Western Pacific like 7,641 emerald islands waiting to be discovered, the Philippines beckons in 2025 as Asia's ultimate island-hopping paradise, where each sunrise reveals new lagoons painted in impossible shades of turquoise and limestone cliffs that rise from waters so clear you can see tropical fish swimming 20 feet below your boat. The Philippines speaks over 180 languages and dialects, making it one of the most linguistically diverse countries on Earth. The country sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, with 53 active volcanoes. Filipino hospitality has its own word, kapamilya, meaning family, which extends to all visitors. The Banaue rice terraces are often called the 8th wonder of the world, and were carved into mountains 2,000 years ago. And remarkably, the Philippines is the world's second largest archipelago and the only Asian country that is predominantly Christian, creating a unique cultural fusion found nowhere else on the continent. Where the steamy jungles of Borneo meet the glittering towers of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in 2025 stands as Asia's most harmonious cultural symphony, where Malay, Chinese, Indian, and indigenous traditions create a society so beautifully diverse that every street corner offers a new festival to celebrate, and every meal becomes a journey through centuries of culinary evolution. Malaysia is one of only 17 megadiverse countries on Earth, with over 185,000 species of flora and fauna. The country contains the world's oldest tropical rainforest, at 130 million years old in Taman Negara. Malaysia produces 39% of the world's palm oil. The Petronas Twin Towers were the world's tallest buildings from 1998 to 2004 and remain an architectural marvel. And incredibly, Malaysia is home to the world's largest flower, the Rafflesia, which can grow up to 1 meter in diameter and blooms for only a few days before dying. While the country's caves contain some of the largest chambers on Earth, including the Sarawak Chamber, which could fit 40 Boeing 747s. Rising from the ashes of war to become Asia's cultural powerhouse, South Korea in 2025 captivates the world not just with its K-pop rhythms and cutting-edge technology, but with ancient palaces that stand proudly amid Seoul's neon-lit streets and mountain temples, where monks still practice meditation techniques passed down for over a millennium, creating a nation where tradition and innovation dance together in perfect harmony. South Korea has the world's fastest internet speeds and highest smartphone penetration rate, with 95% of citizens owning smartphones. The country transforms 70% of its mountains into stunning autumn colors, making it one of Asia's most spectacular fall destinations. Korean skincare routines have revolutionized global beauty standards with the famous 10-step process. South Korea has more than 3,000 islands, with Jeju Island being a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its female divers called Haenyeo. And remarkably, the Korean language Hangul is considered one of the most scientific writing systems ever created, invented in the 15th century to achieve 100% literacy. While the country has gone from one of the world's poorest nations in 1960 to the 12th largest economy today. Vast beyond imagination and vibrant beyond description, India in 2025 remains the world's most spiritually intoxicating destination, where the Taj Mahal catches moonlight like captured dreams, and the Ganges carries prayers toward eternity, while spice markets assault your senses with colors that don't exist anywhere else. And temple bells ring across landscapes that have witnessed the birth of 4 major world religions. India speaks over 780 languages, making it the most linguistically diverse country on Earth. The country has 38 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the magnificent Taj Mahal, which changes color throughout the day, from pink at dawn to golden at sunset to brilliant white under moonlight. India produces 70% of the world's spices and is the birthplace of yoga, chess, and the decimal system. The Kumbh Mela religious festival attracts over 100 million pilgrims, making it the largest peaceful gathering in human history. And incredibly, India has more than 36,000 post offices, more than any other country. While the country's film industry produces over 1,800 movies annually, double Hollywood's output, and Indian cuisine varies so dramatically that a dish from North India might be completely unknown in South India, creating dozens of distinct culinary traditions within one nation. Stretching like a dragon along the South China Sea, Vietnam in 2025 emerges as Asia's most compelling blend of natural beauty and cultural resilience, where Ha Long Bay's limestone karsts rise from emerald waters like the backdrop to an ancient legend, and bustling Ho Chi Minh City pulses with energy that speaks of a nation racing confidently toward its future while honoring its remarkable past. Vietnam has over 3,200 kilometers of coastline, with some of the world's most pristine beaches. The country is the world's second-largest coffee producer, with the famous egg coffee invented in Hanoi during wartime when milk was scarce. Vietnam's Cu Chi tunnels stretch over 250 kilometers underground and housed 16,000 people during wartime. The country has 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the otherworldly Phong Nha Cave system. And remarkably, Vietnam's economy has grown at over 6% annually for the past decade, making it one of Asia's fastest-growing nations. While the Vietnamese language is spoken by 95 million people and uses a unique alphabet created by French missionaries, and the country's traditional dress, the Áo Dai, is considered one of the world's most elegant national costumes. Sprawling across the equator like a string of emerald pearls, Indonesia in 2025 captivates travelers as the world's largest archipelago, where over 17,500 islands offer everything from the ancient temples of Borobudur to the pristine beaches of the Gili Islands. While Bali's rice terraces cascade down volcanic slopes and Jakarta's skyline reaches toward tropical skies that have witnessed centuries of spice trade adventures. Indonesia is the world's 4th most populous country, with over 270 million people speaking more than 700 languages, making it the most linguistically diverse nation on Earth. The country straddles the equator and sits on the Ring of Fire with 130 active volcanoes. Indonesia produces 60% of the world's palm oil and is home to the Komodo dragon found nowhere else on Earth. The Borobudur temple complex contains over 2,600 relief panels and 504 Buddhist statues, making it the world's largest Buddhist monument. And incredibly, Indonesia's rainforests are home to orangutans, tigers, elephants, and rhinos, some of the world's most endangered species. While the country's traditional batik fabric-making technique is recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage of humanity. And Lake Toba in Sumatra is the world's largest volcanic lake, formed by a supervolcanic eruption 74,000 years ago. Known as the Land of Smiles, Thailand in 2025 continues to enchant visitors with its perfect balance of golden temples that gleam under tropical sun, street food that transforms simple ingredients into culinary masterpieces, and beaches that stretch toward horizons where traditional longtail boats paint silhouettes against sunsets that seem too beautiful to be real, all wrapped in a culture of genuine warmth that makes every traveler feel like family. Thailand is the only Southeast Asian country never to have been colonized. Maintaining its independence and unique culture for over 700 years, the country has over 40,000 Buddhist temples with Bangkok's Grand Palace. Containing over 100 buildings, Thai cuisine balances 5 fundamental flavors: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and spicy in every dish. Thailand's floating markets have operated for over 150 years with vendors selling directly from boats. And remarkably, Thailand is home to the world's smallest mammal, the bumblebee bat. While the country's traditional massage techniques are over 2,500 years old and recognized by UNESCO, the famous Thai greeting "Wai" has different levels depending on social status. And Thailand produces 60% of the world's natural rubber, while being the only country where you can see both Asian elephants and tigers in their natural habitat. At the pinnacle of Asian destinations, Japan in 2025 stands as a civilization that has mastered the impossible art of preserving its soul while embracing the future. Where bullet trains glide silently past Mount Fuji's perfect cone, ancient geishas walk through bamboo groves in Kyoto's historic districts, and Tokyo's neon wonderland pulses with innovations that feel borrowed from tomorrow, creating a nation where every moment feels like a carefully choreographed dance between the eternal and the ephemeral. Japan consists of 6,852 islands, with only 430 inhabited. The country has the world's oldest continuous monarchy, spanning over 2,600 years. Japan's literacy rate is 99%, making it one of the most educated societies on Earth. The country experiences over 1,500 earthquakes annually due to sitting on 4 tectonic plates. Japanese cuisine includes over 50 varieties of Kit Kat flavors found nowhere else in the world. And remarkably, Japan has more vending machines per capita than any other country, with one for every 25 people selling everything from hot coffee to fresh flowers. While the country's cherry blossom season, Sakura, triggers a mass migration of flower viewing parties, Japan has produced 29 Nobel Prize winners since 2000. And the Japanese concept of omotenashi represents a level of hospitality so refined that customer service becomes an art form, making every visitor feel like the most important person in the world. Asia in 2025 offers more than destinations. It offers revelations. From Japan's technological poetry to India's spiritual intensity, this continent writes the future of human possibility, where ancient traditions meet cutting-edge innovations. Which Asian adventure captured your heart? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible travel destinations.